Hello dear students, welcome to Madrassa Net. I hope everything is okay with you. Today's lesson is a grammar lesson. Follow with me carefully. It's about concession and contrast. Dear students, what is concession? What is contrast? Let's begin with concession. Now, look at this question, try to answer it. Do patients, ill people who don't feel okay, those who go to hospital, those who should visit a doctor, do they usually feel better after taking medicines? The answer is, of course, yes, they do. People generally feel better after taking medicines. Now, the case of our friend Sam is different. Look at this picture. Sam has taken all his medicines. He's still ill. Here we use but. Again, Sam has taken all his medicines because he is ill, but he is still ill. Look at this picture. We use but, okay? In other words, we can use however. Sam has taken all his medicines, however, he is still ill. Or, in other words, we can use the word yet. Sam has taken all his medicines, yet he's still ill. Sam is not okay. We can also use other conjunctions in this case. Conjunction although or though. But be careful, students. After though or although, you've got to use a subject plus a verb, or in other words, a verb phrase. I repeat, you've got to use a subject plus a verb. Sam has taken all his medicines. He is still ill. Let's use though or although. Although he, we mean Sam, has taken all his medicines, instead of being okay, he is still ill. You see? Normally when somebody takes medicines, when an ill person takes medicines, normally he will be okay. But the case of friend Sam is different. Although he has taken all his medicines, he is still ill. Students, in this sentence, we have two clauses, or two sentences in one sentence. Although Sam has taken all his medicines, comma, pay attention to the comma, because we are using although right in the beginning of the sentence, he is still ill. We can also, dear students, start our sentence as follows. Sam is still ill. You get this? We bring this clause into initial position. Sam is still ill, although, look at the position of although right now. It's in the middle. Although he has taken all his medicines. Try to compare the two sentences. I repeat, when we use although right in the beginning of such a sentence, we've got to use a comma in the middle. When we start our sentence with a subject like this, Sam is still ill, and we use although in the middle, there is no comma. There is no need to use any comma. Now we come to these two words. Have you ever heard of them? Despite and in spite of. But be careful, after them we've got to use a noun or a verb plus ing, which means a gerund. Look at this. When somebody is rich, he or she usually has his own car. You all know this, dear students. Emily is very rich. Emily is a girl who is very rich. She has got a lot of money. She hasn't got a car. She hasn't got any car. Or in other words, Emily hasn't got a car despite her being rich. Look at this. Despite her being, B-I-N-G, very rich. Or in other words, Emily hasn't got a car in spite of her being very rich. Or we can start with in spite of her being very rich, Emily hasn't got a car. Here again, we've got to use comma in the middle because we started with the expression in spite of. We started our sentence with it, with this word, in spite of. So we had to use a comma in the middle. Note, despite the fact that, in spite of the fact that, are always followed by a verb phrase, just like though and although, a subject plus a verb. An example is given. Despite the fact that Emily is rich, not Emily being rich, Emily is rich, comma, she hasn't got a car. Now we move on to contrast. Contrast. Look at this picture. When you see such a picture, you certainly understand the word contrast. We have got two contrasting colors. Look at this. I asked for, like this, I demanded something. I asked for a red apple. He gave me a green one. Did I ask for a green apple? No. Did I ask for a red apple? Yes. I asked for a red apple, but he gave me a green one. Here we have got two contrasting ideas or attitudes. Look at this. Red apple, a green apple. I asked for the red one, he gave me a green one. Contrasting ideas or expressions. That's why we use but. Or in other words, I asked for a red apple, whereas he gave me a green one. Did he give me what I asked for? No, he didn't. That's why we use whereas. Note, but, look at this comma, but, however, in between a full stop and a comma, nevertheless, whereas, and nonetheless are coordinators. They coordinate like this, they link, are coordinators which express contrast. I repeat, contrast, when we have two contrasting ideas or attitudes or thoughts. When they link or coordinate two main clauses or two sentences, in other words, with contrasting ideas, topic, etc. Let's close with an activity. Complete the following sentences with however, but, though, or in spite of. Sentence number 1. Working hard, look at this, working hard, comma, he couldn't pass the test. Yes, right. In spite of working hard, he couldn't pass the test, unfortunately. It was late, we decided to go out. Though it was late, we decided to go out because we've got subject plus a verb. We really wanted to go to that concert, a party, in other words. We really wanted to go to that concert. We couldn't buy the tickets. Maybe the tickets were expensive. Here we use however. Dear students, thank you so much for having followed our channel. Don't forget to subscribe to it, share our links, and like. Goodbye.